Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be covering GSP, some of his techniques and tactics in his career that led him into the greatest of all time discussion amongst MMA fans and fighters alike. There are so many things that he did that were amazing. It would be a 30-minute video if I cover them all, but here are a few techniques and tactics. First, let's talk about GSP's Superman punch. It's almost his trademark strike at this point. One thing that GSP loved to do with the Superman punch was to follow up with a low kick directly after. He used the same forward momentum from the punch to land the kick. He had great success with this in his career. How about that lead leg switch high kick? He would just flick that thing out there. This switch is so quick and minute, it doesn't register against his opponents and it lands. Very crafty and great technique. This is the obvious talking point, his takedowns. Second to none in MMA. When GSP goes for a takedown, he usually gets it. Whether it's a double leg that he plows right through you, a hip toss, a single leg, which is really impressive because he has out-wrestled and taken down decorated wrestlers, and he doesn't have an extensive wrestling background. He's so explosive and fast that he can shoot from the outside with no setup, secure the hips, turn the corner, takedown. You have to be super fast and explosive to get those from the outside with no setup, but GSP's a freak athlete, so. His lead right cross was a laser beam. He can also throw that one with no setup and it connects. Again, that's attributed to his athleticism and explosiveness. GSP's top game, ridiculous. One of the best grapplers to ever compete for MMA standards. That's not a put down either. GSP, I'm sure, can hold his own on some level in pure BJJ and pure grappling, but as far as MMA, he is elite. That swooping right hand that he throws, a thing of beauty. It's almost like an overhand right, but not quite. Kind of in between an overhand right and a cross. The timing is really tricky in the way he throws it, and he would just sock opponents with it. GSP's boxing, solid. He's been working on it for years with the help of Freddie Roach. Really solid basics and fundamentals. He slips punches so well. Like in a Bisping fight, he ducks a punch, then lands a rolling left hook on the button a la Mike Tyson. His jab, one of the best weapons in MMA. It's a piston, perfect technique. The extension is great, his arm is straight, hips back to avoid being taken down, and out of range for the counter. Thing of beauty. He can pop it out from the shoulder, or keep his hands low and pop it out from the hip at an angle. In closing, I want to say that GSP is certainly one of the greatest of all time, no doubt about that. He's one of the best athletes to compete in MMA ever. Super technical, a perfectionist, by all accounts one of the hardest workers in the gym, and it showed throughout his career. Personally, I think GSP's greatest weapon was his high fight IQ. The mind is probably the most powerful weapon and tool you can have in combat sports. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up this short video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider subscribing. Thank you for the shares, the likes, truly appreciate it, and the support, and I'll catch you guys on the next segment.